This single Instagram post helped steal $650 million from people just like you. Think you can spot a social media scam? The FBI says you probably can't. If you've ever wondered whether that influencer lifestyle is real, then the next 8 minutes will change how you see social media forever. Everyone thinks investment scams look obvious. But what if I told you the biggest crypto fraud in history looked exactly like success? By the end of this video, you'll know the exact playbook that fooled thousands of smart people and the 3 warning signs that could have saved every single victim. But first, before I show you how they did it, take a guess. Which of these Instagram accounts belongs to a criminal mastermind? Keep that answer in mind because we're coming back to it. Let me take you back to 2019. 2 men named Michael Sims and Juan Carlos Reynoso launched something called OmegaPro. This wasn't some sketchy operation running out of a basement. These guys projected their logo onto the Burj Khalifa. That's the tallest building in the world. Their Instagram feeds looked like a billionaire's lifestyle magazine. But here's what hooked people. They weren't just selling a dream, they were selling a system. Invest with our elite Forex traders, they said. Get 300% returns in 16 months. Our proprietary technology makes it guaranteed. And people believed it. Why wouldn't they? Before I reveal their first psychological trick, can you guess what percentage of people can actually identify a sophisticated investment scam? 15%, 40%, or 65%? The answer might surprise you. But here's the part that'll shock you. These guys didn't just study social media, they studied your brain. They built their empire on 4 psychological pillars. Pillar 1, social proof fabrication. They didn't just buy followers, they bought an entire ecosystem of fake success. Bots liking every post, fake influencers sharing testimonials, comment sections filled with people claiming they got rich. Your brain sees all those likes and shares and thinks, this must be real. Look how many people are involved. Pillar 2, authority theater. Remember that Burj Khalifa projection? That cost them serious money. But it wasn't marketing, it was psychological manipulation. When you see a company logo on the world's most famous building, your brain automatically assigns authority and legitimacy. Pillar 3, scarcity illusion. Only accepting new investors this week. Exclusive opportunity for the first 50 people. Don't miss out on the chance of a lifetime. They created artificial urgency to bypass your logical thinking. Pillar 4, gradual trust building. Here's the genius part. They actually let early investors withdraw small amounts, $500 here, 1,000 there. Those people posted testimonials saying, look, I got my money back. This is real. But here's what you don't know about what was really happening. For every $1,000 they paid out, they were stealing 100,000 from new investors. Here's your next challenge. How much money do you think OmegaPro allowed victims to withdraw before the collapse? 50 million, 10 million, or almost nothing? Keep that number in your head. This wasn't just a scam. It was a social media virus that spread across 50 countries. They created content in dozens of languages: Spanish, Portuguese, French, Arabic, each version perfectly tailored to local culture and economic conditions. But here's what nobody saw coming: they turned their victims into recruiters. This was multi level marketing on steroids. Get your friends to invest, earn commissions. Get their friends to invest, earn bigger commissions. Suddenly, the scam wasn't coming from strangers online. It was coming from your brother in law, your college roommate, people you trusted. They created private Telegram groups where successful investors shared screenshots of their earnings. Except those earnings were fake. Your brain saw people in your network making money and thought, if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. Then came January 2023. We've been hacked, they announced. But don't worry, we're moving everyone's investments to a new platform called Broker Group. Victims watched their account balances transfer to this new system. Everything looked normal. The numbers were still there, except for one small problem. Nobody could withdraw their money. One more question before the shocking truth. How many countries do you think were affected by OmegaPro? 12, 25, or over 50? The real number will blow your mind. When people realized they couldn't access their money, panic spread faster than the original scam. Support tickets went unanswered, customer service disappeared, the luxury lifestyle posts stopped, but the FBI was watching, and they had been for months. This wasn't just an American problem, it was international organized crime. The investigation involved agencies from dozens of countries. What they found was staggering. $650 million had been funneled through cryptocurrency wallets controlled by OmegaPro insiders, then scattered across hundreds of accounts to hide the trail. But here's what really haunts me about this story. Maria Rodriguez from Colombia lost her life savings. 30 years of teaching children, gone in 16 months. David Chen from Singapore borrowed against his house. His kids' college fund vanished. These weren't numbers on a spreadsheet. These were real people with real dreams. Those luxury cars, private jets, and designer watches, all bought with stolen retirement funds. In July 2025, Michael Sims and Juan Carlos Reynoso were arrested and charged with wire fraud and money laundering. EUS. Each charge carries a maximum sentence of 20 years in prison. If convicted on both counts, they're looking at 40 years behind bars. But here's what could have saved everyone. Every single victim could have been protected if they'd known three simple warning signs. Warning sign number one: lifestyle over logic. Real businesses show you their products, their technology, their results. Scammers show you their cars. If someone is trying to sell you an investment by showing off their personal wealth, that's a red flag. Warning sign number two: pressure plus perfection. No legitimate investment promises guaranteed massive returns with artificial deadlines. If someone tells you that you need to invest right now to get 300% returns, they're lying. Warning sign number three: social proof without substance. Before you trust any success story, ask yourself, can I independently verify this? Can I find this person outside of the company's marketing materials? If all the proof comes from the same source trying to sell you something, it's not proof at all. You now have the insider's guide to spotting the next Omega Pro before it happens. Those three warning signs will protect you from sophisticated scams that fool thousands of smart people every year. But remember this: those luxury Instagram posts that made you feel like you were missing out, they were bought with your neighbor's retirement fund, your co-worker's kids' college savings, your friend's grandmother's life savings, and that Instagram post I showed you at the beginning, it was Michael Sims' Rolex collection. All bought with stolen money. Drop a red flag emoji in the comments if you've seen these warning signs on social media, and share this video, because the next person who needs to see this might be someone you care about. The scammers are getting smarter, but now so are you. Stay informed, stay safe, and see you in the next one.